This is a slave.
Yeah, I think we're the slave.
Yeah, so this is it's one of 12 dungeons that we have in this castle. So the dungeons basically where the slaves were kept. So 8 were reserved for male slaves and then 4 female slave dungeons. The castle was initially built for trading, so these were storage rooms. Then later they used it for slave trade and then these became dungeons as well. So this and this were male slave dungeons. 60 male slaves in here, 60 of them in there. 120 slaves occupying the 2 dungeons. Their only source of air. And then up there, their only source of light as well. They were getting sunlight through the opening over here. And this is what served as their latrine. So for 3 to 6 months, they are going to be here. They are fed once each day. Whenever they wanted to feed them, the food is dropped through the opening over here into the dungeons. Then they had to fight amongst themselves to be able to get something small to eat. They took in total over 126,000 slaves from here to the 3 ex-Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, St. John's, and St. Paul's. They took all the 126,000 of them to these 3 islands and nowhere else. At the Cape Coast Castle, the British took their slaves to Jamaica, the US, Barbados, and other parts of the world. Then, at the Elmina Castle, the Portuguese took their slaves to Brazil. And that's why Brazil currently has the 2nd highest black population in the whole world. Most of the slaves were taken from the Elmina Castle. So this castle also became the seat of government after independence. After we gained independence, our first president decided to use this as a seat of government. So 12 presidents have flew from here. The seat of government was moved from here to the Jubilee House in February 2013. So, as I said, the 126,000, that's the number that got to the islands. Over 500,000 of them died. Most of them died when they were bringing them to the castle because they had to walk from wherever they captured them to the castle. Sometimes 8 to 9 months of walking. Some of them died in the dungeons due to the conditions because of how close they were to their toilets. So diseases killed quite a number of them, malaria, cholera, etc. Then during the passage from the shore to the Virgin Islands, quite a number of them died as well. So these 2 were male slave dungeons. I'll go and show you one of the female slave dungeons.
So, I mean, you feel them.
Yeah.
You can feel their presence.